Good afternoon and welcome to Arjuna St.Xavier School, Nakhatrana. This is the remaining portion of the second chapter, Be Successful. Subject is Moral Science. Before we commence, let us see some of the difficult words before we start our next portion of the lesson. So, achieve. Many of you know what is achieve, what is the meaning of achieve. But another synonyms also I have given here, that is gain or to get something. Then draw inspiration means to support something or somebody. Then aptitude, it is a natural ability, or you can say even skill. Then applicable means which is fit, or which is able to apply. Then disposal means throwing something away or to get rid of something. If you want to get rid of something, you can throw that as a disposal. Then approval means agreement. When somebody agrees or somebody says okay, that is called approval. Then devoting or devote means to work something dedicatedly, or to dedicate to yourself, finishing or doing or completing some of the task. Then put your heart into, it is a phrase. It means to do something wholeheartedly. When you do something very passionately, very enthusiastically, that is called to put your heart into that task. Then half-hearted attempt means endeavor, or you can say try. So half-hearted attempt means try without interest or enthusiasm. Then conquer. You may have acquainted with this word in SS in social science, that there some of the invaders or king conquer the battle. So conquer means to win. Then stick, you know well, stick like. So the other synonym for this is adhere or cling to something. Stick to your goal or whatever, we can say like that. Then tremendous means huge, immense, in volume or in amount. Then numerous means a great many or a lot of, or many in number. Then strength means power. So let us see the lesson number 2, and we shall begin with prepare a plan. Earlier we saw different aspect to get success in our life, and now today we shall see that prepare a plan and start doing that what you have thought in your mind, and believe in yourself. So prepare a plan means after the goal is set, we have to prepare a plan to achieve it. There must be a planning. If you have planned something, then you will be able to work on it. So preparing a plan is very essential. If you decide to become a scientist, then you should concentrate more on your science subject. So many a time, if you want to succeed in any of your goals, so you'll have to get information. You will have to gather the information regarding that particular subject in order to get expertise, in order to get command over that skill or on that subject. So that is why it is needed that the example is given here, that if anybody wants to be a scientist, so it is very huge, it is very difficult goal to become the scientist, because most of the scientists are well learned, and they are very well educated. Along with this, they are very witty, or we can say very brainy. So in order to sharpen the brain, they should read every day a variety of things on this subject. You should do extra reading that will expand your knowledge in science. So if you want to study whatever subject you are interested in, so here the example is given for science. So similarly, you need to, if you want to expand, if you want to increase your knowledge, you should have appetite of reading a lot of things. You should read about great scientists and draw inspiration from their lives. You should also read about the great scientists, so you will get uh, a lot of inspiration to become like them. You should try to do your own scientific experiments. Along with this, you should also try some of the experiments on your own, so you will get to know that how the experiments works, what other things are needed. If your goal is to become a great musician, you should have an aptitude for music. So if your goal is to become a great musician, you should have an aptitude for music. Means you should have at least skill, or you should have such ability for music at least. You should listen to good music. In order to compose something, you should listen to good music. You should participate in music competitions and test your skill. So until and unless you examine, and until and unless you assess your skill, so you cannot understand, or you should be also appreciated by others, then you will be a good singer or musician or whatever you want to become in your life. So there must be a competition, there must be a platform where you will show your, or where you will showcase your skills and talent. You should find extra time to learn music instrument and classical music. Along with this, you should also devote some more time in order to learn instruments and musical instruments and classical music. So in this way, whatever the goal, you should prepare a plan to achieve. So whether your goal is to become a scientist or a musician or a teacher or a doctor, or anything you want to become in your life, if you want a success, if you want to get success in your life, you should have a planning in your life in order to achieve that. Then it is applicable for immediate goals also. So not only for the goals which are going to be attained or get succeed after many years. If you want to become a doctor, if you have aim of becoming a doctor, so it is impossible that you will become doctor within couple of days or months or years. So it takes long process. After finishing your 12th examination, you will have to uh, pass with good scores in your science. Along with this, you have to uh, adopt subject, you have to obtain subject, or you have to take subjects of science. Along with this, you should also work on your skills of science. Okay, so then you will be able to get you will also have to take admission in the medical field, and then you will be able to become science. So it is needed, uh, but it is also useful in or applicable in the immediate goals. For example, if your goal is to achieve the first rank in the examination, or achieve 90% in the examination, you should prepare a planned timetable for your study. So if you want to appear in the examination and wants to get 90% score well, so you should have maintained a timetable. You should schedule your time in such a way you'll devote much time to your study. So this will help you to spend your time in systematic manner. So uh, if your time for study and your other chores is divided, so you will not waste your study time, because it is well prepared, or we can say systematically prepared timetable. So that will definitely help you to get good marks in your examination. After your school hours, you may have about 8 to 10 hours at your disposal before you go to sleep. Means if you really want to utilize the time for achieving something good, you have to maintain a timetable. You have to work on the timetable along according to the timetable. You should divide this time into different units of for the study of different subjects: games, prayer, food, and rest. So everything is needed. We don't say, or no teacher tells you that you should not spend time on your games or on your uh, activities that you like to or you are interested in, but there must be a timetable that specific or systematic time should be allotted to all these activities. Then your timetable will be ready. Once it is made, you show your timetable to your class teacher or parents or principal and get their approval and suggestion. Not only making timetable, but you should also show this timetable to your parents or to your teachers, so they will give you a suggestion, or they will also give you some of the approval if there is any kind of improvements needed in it. So they will also help you to improve the timetable made by you. So then start following it and success will be yours. So then just go on working on it, and then you will get the success. Now let us see start doing. Sometimes people what the people do is they start they make the timetable, but they don't work on it. So implementation is also needed. So somebody asked the famous novelist Charles Dickens what was the secret of his success in life. So this Charles Dickens was very successful novelist. So somebody asked him how is he very much successful. So he replied that whatever I have tried to do in life, I have tried it with my uh, all my heart to do well, whatever I have devoted to. So whatever he wants to or achieve, wants to get something or wants to achieve, or whatever he is working on, he used to do that wholeheartedly. So I have devoted myself completely to that particular thing. Put your heart and soul into what you are doing. So it is also needed that your entire energy needed to be focused on that particular work or task that you want to achieve in your life. Then half-hearted attempts, as we have already seen that what is the meaning of half-hearted attempts. So half-hearted means trying something lethargically, you are not much interested in that particular thing. So half-heartedly attempts will not get you desired results. So if you want to get desired result, uh, you should have worked on, or you should work very enthusiastically and interesting. You should be interested in that particular thing. Many of us have a will to dream. Will means wish. Many of us have a will to dream, but what many of us lack, what many of us lack, is the will to do. So many a time it happens that we have wished to do something, but we do not have will to do that. There must be a that you should be eager to do that. At the stage of implementation, our well desired plans face tough temptation. Many a time it happens that we have prepared a planning for reading, but at that time our favorite cartoon show is being telecast, or at that time some guests come at home, or some of the friends come at home, so we just forget to read, and that is called a kind of temptation, and just because of this we uh, divert from our studies. So in your timetable you have set a time for doing your homework. There must be your time for homework. At that time there is a cricket match of your favorite team on television. It happens, no, sometimes that you want to watch television, and you are tempted to leave your books and the timetable and spend the next 2 hours in front of television set. So it happens that at that time we just leave, we don't stick to our timetable for the study, and as a result your work remains undone. So just because of this you could not finish your, or you cannot finish your work. You should have the power to conquer such temptations and stick to planned activities in your timetable. So you should have such willpower, yes, you should have such strength that you can conquer such temptation. So such bad temptation should be conquered, should be won, and uh, you should adhere to, or you should stick to your planning. Now let us see the next one, that is believe in yourself. So another important attitude you should have to succeed in your life, in your belief in yourself, no? So another important attitude you should have to succeed in life is your belief in yourself. So if you start believing in yourself, you will definitely achieve that particular thing. So God has given us tremendous abilities. Tremendous means plenty of abilities, many abilities. He has not made any of human being without any qualities. So there must be some of the qualities in all the human beings on the earth. So in one or the other way, we all are blessed with numerous qualities. So you could see that some of the people are handicapped, or they are we can say visually disabled, or they are physically disabled, or they are mentally challenged people, but still they might have some of the skills that we do not possess actually. So that is the thing, that every human being is given special strength to achieve their goals. So discover your own potentials and develop them. So you will have to find out that strength is within you and work on that and develop, or to grow that in order to achieve your goals. Start believing in yourself to win. Many a time it happens that your teachers tells you to get good marks, but you yourself don't believe, okay, that I could do that, or I can do that. So the elephant is not aware of its size and its strength. Many a time it happens that elephant is not aware of its size and its strength, and people are not aware of their strength, are like such elephants. And many a time it happens that people, though they have immense abilities and skills within him or her or them, but they cannot work on that particular skills in order to achieve their task. So these people are similar to this elephant. uh, you have you have to awaken the hidden treasure within yourself. So this sort of treasure is within you, somewhere in your heart. So just start believing in yourself and just plunge into, just start working on the particular thing that you want to get, or you want to achieve, or whatever success you want to get in your life. You need to start working on that particular thing wholeheartedly, and along with this, believing in yourself is the most important aspect to achieve that. Now the next of the portion, or the next portion, we shall see in the next video, or in the third part of this video. Thank you very much.